What's up, y'all? So preseason football is back, which means everyone who has been waiting months to see any football at all gets really excited, tunes in, and then realizes that all preseason games pretty much are terrible. The NFL Hall of Fame game is just happened between the Jets and Browns, and so I just have a few takeaways here really quick. It is the first football at all this year. I wanted to give a few quick takeaways, working on a longer video, which I'll upload soon. But yeah, let's go ahead. So the first major takeaway I have from this game is essentially that Kellen Mond is just not it. Every day, that Chris Sims image where he's rated Kellen Mond over Justin Fields ages worse. Mond is not an NFL quarterback. There's a reason the Vikings cut him after being a third-round pick after a year where he threw 4 passes all year. He's just not an NFL caliber player. Now, the second takeaway I have here is a bit more hopeful. It's on Zach Wilson, who has obviously not been very good for the first couple of years of his career, but in the couple of snaps he did see today, he did make some pretty good plays. Went through his progressions pretty well. Made a really nice deep ball throw to Malik Taylor. And, obviously, it's not very much, and it is preseason against, second-team defense, but it is at least encouraging to see that he is doing well in the first couple snaps that actually he's getting in the post-Aaron Rodgers era. And maybe after Rodgers retires in a couple of years, Zach Wilson can become a real starter again. Now, the third takeaway I have here is even more positive. Dorian Thompson-Robinson. I'm a huge Dorian Thompson-Robinson truther at this point. He looked incredible in this game. I'm just going to call my shot here. He's the next Jalen Hurts if he gets the opportunity. I don't know if he's going to get the chance he should get in Cleveland. I mean, I hope he does, because I don't want to see Watson starting for anyone, because, the obvious reasons. But Dorian Thompson-Robinson reminds me so much of young Jalen Hurts, and he's going to be that good if he gets the opportunity to. And everything we saw today in preseason has basically confirmed that for me. Now, I do have a couple of other, minor notes. John Kelly played a decent amount for the Browns early on. He was their starting running back early on. He's okay. Some people like him and think he should get a shot to start in the league. I really don't see it, especially after just how sort of mediocre he was. Israel Abanikanda for the Jets, pretty good playing time for him early on. He played pretty well. The note on Bryce Huff and Jermaine Johnson is essentially just that the Jets' pass rush rotation is so incredibly deep that you're getting 2 guys who are, these guys would be starting for a substantial amount of teams, but they're out here playing in preseason and absolutely smoking backup tackles, obviously, but Jets' pass rush depth is unbelievable. DeJuan Jones, who fell like crazy to the Browns in the 4th round this year in the draft, played pretty well. He was not the tackle getting beaten by Huff and Jermaine Johnson a lot. I do have a bit of a negative note here on Mekhi Becton. He didn't really play poorly in the couple of snaps he got here, but he did leave the game early again with an injury, which has been sort of the whole problem with him his entire career. So it's just not very promising to see that this is still continuing. And I think he might just be a bust at this point, unfortunately. He plays well when he's on the field, but he just can't stay on the field at all. And Demetric Felton has played extremely well, both as a returner and as a running back. Scored a touchdown for them where Dorian Thompson-Robinson threw a very good block. So I think Demetric Felton has a future on the Browns. Certainly more of one than John Kelly. Anyway, so I hope you enjoyed that video. Like and subscribe if you would like to. Comment if you have any questions, whatever. Next video is coming soon. This one's sort of just a video I'm putting out to keep an upload schedule to some degree. The next video is going to be a much bigger project.